Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Two things you may have noticed. First of all, I'm in a new spot and I think I'm just trying this out for today because since I have my Christmas tree set up, my table where I usually do my videos, it's now in the basement. And plus I discovered that because it's a faux marble table, it's like I think it's not even laminate, it's just like a painted sheet of some sort, like some sort of paper surface. Anyway, it is very, very burnt. It is very yellow slash green. So I need to figure out if I want to just paint it another color or cover it up with something. That would be kind of cool if I cover it up with like wallpaper, like stick and peel wallpaper. That would be kind of fun. The second thing is that this video is actually to talk about my top 10 products in my shop, Amarillo Stationery. And I did this out of curiosity. I was just trying to figure out okay, what is selling the most? And I thought it'd be fun to share with you. So if you care to find out what that is, like what those products are, then keep watching. If not, then thank you so much for sticking around and I'll see you at the next video. But okay, so I have all 10 products here in front of me. The number 10 product is from Monarca. This is their ink line, Wixarica, that they launched earlier this year. I guess mid-year, I think. No, it was definitely earlier than that. But they partnered up with a Mexican artisan, like a Native American, basically, Native Mexican artisan that is part of the Huichol or Wixarica culture. And they hand beat all of this onto the bottle. So they apply a layer of wax and then they apply each bead one by one. So this is Hikui, or the Eye of God. And the color of this ink is a purple with shimmer. So this is my little ink swatch book. And let's go over to the Wixarica. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Monara Stationery, it's Hikui. It's a beautiful purple color, and it's got shimmer. And again, this is the Eye of God. So sometimes you'll see a cross motif or you will see some sort of eye motif because this is all done by hand. The colorways will vary per bottle as well as the design. But overall, all of these colors will have either a cross or an eye motif. So that is item number 10 in our shop. Item number 9 is an adjustable pen loop, and I was kind of surprised to see it in the top 10 just because, I don't know, I guess I never paid attention to it, but it does really well. Like there's people that buy multiples of them for all of their notebooks. So here by the way, this is my journal for next year. I will talk about this in another video, but I went ahead and added it to this journal. And let me flip to the back just so you can see how that's set up. Here it is, and let me see. It basically comes in a little baggie with these adhesives that you take these off and then you just adhere it to the back of your notebook or wherever you want to attach it to. I'm sure if once you're done with your notebook, you can probably rip it out and then permanently attach it to something else. I'm not sure how that would work. I haven't tried it out, but this is how it works basically. Any notebook that doesn't have a pen loop, sorry, I'm not even showing you. Any notebook that doesn't have a pen loop, you can use that. And the pen loop is actually adjustable here, so you can make it as tight as you want. I need to play with that, but I think that's how it works. Yeah, I'm making it a little bit tighter. I just put a little dip pen in there for now just so we can test it out. But yeah, that's by Blue Star Crafts, and I think they're like $9 or $10 per pen loop, so not bad. And that is item number 9 from the shop. Item number 8 is also kind of a surprise because it's one of my favorites, and it's not necessarily stationery, but it is this iron-on patch of my mascot, Amarillo. It's super cute. I don't know how many of these I've sold, like both online and in person, but they do really, really well. Pretty people love this little guy, and I do too. He's pretty awesome. So this one is iron on. I do have some that are not, just because they're meant to be like glued on with like a separate adhesive. But yeah, this is one of my favorites, and I'm so happy to see it on the top 10. So thank you so much for supporting. The next item on the list, so 10, what is that, 7? Item number 7 is another color of the Monarca Wixarica line, and this is the Hikui color. So this is a flower motif. And that color is, it's a light blue if I'm not mistaken, like a, yeah, tealish blue. It's super pretty. Again, all of those colors will have shimmer. Yeah, that's the number 7 product in our shop. The other item that was not, that is also part of the line but wasn't in the top 10 for some reason, is this other ink, which is Kaoyumari, and that is the sacred blue deer. And you can see a little deer motif. And while I'm here, I'll show you guys that color. And that is this deep, like bright blue ink, and also with shimmer. You can't see the shimmer very well on here for some reason. Let me see if I can show you in this other little swatch book. Just because, okay, why did I separate those? Okay, so here's Hikui. Again, I don't think you're getting much of the shimmer on there. Kaoyumari again. I don't know why I didn't get much shimmer on these, but yeah, they're pretty colors, and trust me, friends, they look really, really pretty with the shimmer as well. So that was number 7 with the added the third line, the third ink that was not in the top 10. So there's that. And number 6 in our top 10 list is this beautiful rickshaw 3-pen koozie. And it's so good to see one of these cool little rickshaw cases in the top 10. I kind of wish like it would have been the A5 field bag, just because that's probably my favorite product, but I'm glad people are loving them. So again, this is number 6, and I'm just gonna show you a few pens. This I got from Random Things, aka Keys. This is my Amarillo pen by Nick Pasquale, and then this is a pen by Fourth Kind Pens. But yeah, that is product number 6 in the shop. I like to put it in my little A5 Sinclair, but right now it is stuffed with pens and notebooks. So there's that. And of course, I also carry my little, speaking of the A5 rickshaw, sorry I can't fit it all in here, but it's in there. I use my rickshaws all the time. Okay. Number 5 in the list is also one of my favorites, and I'm so glad to see it in this special spot, number 5, and it is Hosang Nangha's Nautilus manuscript. So if you guys follow Hosang Nangha, he does amazing work, and I am so thankful to be able to carry his manuscripts in my shop. This is, yeah, definitely his most popular one. I do sell a lot of these, and they're just beautiful pieces of work. Like, I know some people have asked me if there will be like English versions, but you know, it's really not for, you could sit down and read the pages, but it's really more about just feasting your eyes with this beautiful work, and just admire every page and kind of study and take it all in, because there is so much eye candy. So That is item number 5. And of course, one of the reasons why I love the Nautilus manuscript is because it's a little bit thicker than the first one, which is the Naranja or Orange manuscript. The Naranja manuscript is a little bit less expensive, of course, but if you are able to get both of them in your collection, like, get them. They're just so beautiful. Look at that. Just insane work. And I love that in the back. Let me see if I can show you this page. Oh, I think it's in the other page. Here, he kind of on the, okay, yeah, here's one. He reserves like the back page to test his pens and markers, whatever he's working with. So that's pretty cool. And here you can see some like little bits of washi tape and stamps that he just kept. And here's some teas, I believe, and like fruit stickers. So those are pretty fun. The other one, let me show you. He's got oh, and this one he dedicated it to me, so thank you so much, Jose. But here is the his test page, and it's just so fun. I just, you know, thank you all for supporting. And this is number 5 in the shop, rightfully so. All right, moving on to item number 4. And I am so happy that these exist in this spot as well. But number 4 is our shop exclusive Azul Frida with Pannonia. And as you guys remember, I developed 3 themes for 3 inks that I had Pannonia do for me. And they are some of my favorite colors and one of my favorite collections, and I'm so proud of them. So this is Azul Frida. I kind of loved the, like, putting Frida's name on a blue color, because the contrast there between, you know, like her being a woman, of course, and then the blue being a masculine color. I thought that was so fun, so interesting. And the azul is because of her house's color. It's a beautiful blue color. If you guys don't remember that color, it is this beautiful bright blue. Let's see if we can find it quickly. Oh, here we go, I just saw it. It's this beautiful blue color. So that was so fun. And I partnered up with Katie Classman to create a sticker for that. And let me see if I can find it really quick. By the way, I'm doing laundry, so if you're hearing extra noises, I apologize. Okay, so here's a sticker that Katie did for me. It's the bottle leaking, and it's like, it forms into a shape of Frida. And she also was so inspired by the Frida. She was also inspired by Frida that she went on to do these call cards. So she gave me a few, and that was so fun. This could have been another sticker, but I kind of liked incorporating the bottle with the sticker, so that's why we chose that. And then item number 3 is the companion ink to this color. It is not Rosa Mexicano. It is actually Amarillo Antio. And I'm so happy to see it at number 3 because, as you know, yellow is my favorite color. And it's a beautiful yellow ink, in my opinion. Some people, because they prefer to write with a fine nib, it's not very easy to read. And I'll admit, like, even in person, it's kind of hard to, depending on the lighting, but like, it's a beautiful yellow color. And also the main purpose of these, or another purpose, not the main purpose, another purpose of these 3 inks was so that you can mix them and create your own. So the third one that we're missing is Rosa Mexicano. And it's missing because since I'm sold out of it right now, then of course it's not gonna be in the top 10, top 20, top anything. But this is that color. So all 3 of these were essentially a sort of collection. They were launched as standalone inks, one at a time. The Rosa Mexicano was the very first one, followed by the Azul, and then lastly by the Amarillo Antio. But yeah, as you can see, like the inspiration is like the CYMK configuration of colors like cyan, magenta, yellow. Of course, this is not very cyan, but you know, for purposes of like what I wanted to complete like and do, I think this works. And for Amarillo Antio, I partnered up with Corolla, who is from Corolla on Instagram and here on YouTube. And I had her do a sticker and she created this beautiful, beautiful sticker. I asked her to incorporate the bottle and of course to do her signature beautiful inky flowers that she does. And it just came out so beautiful. I still have a few of these, but I'm saving one of each sticker for my own little archive. And this is the one that I did for Rosa Mexicano, by the way, with Vanessa Langton. I think this is the last one that I have, so it's definitely being kept locked and away so it doesn't get lost. So that was pretty fun. And in the number 2 spot, not necessarily, or well, I'm saying not necessarily stationery, but it is stationery. It is stickers. So the number 2 spot is taken up by my sticker sheets. And these are pretty fun. I love these. Surprisingly, they are waterproof because I added them to my water jug, I believe, bottle. And they have handled the water pretty well. So that was pretty fun. I love these stickers so much. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to find a new supplier because this one was by that one brand that got a little too, I don't know, too interesting online. So I just don't want to give them any more business. So I'll have to see if my new sticker supplier can provide something similar, which I believe they can do. But I'm pretty much down to like my last 5 sheets of these, and of course I'm keeping one of them. And then in the number 1 position, drum roll please, and any guesses, put them in the comments. Of course, like you'll probably see it before you can comment, but the number 1 stationery item in my shop is our exclusive coloring books. And it's probably because there are 5 of them and in the product listing, like it's just one item. So, you know, there were people that were getting all of them, 3 of them, 2, 4. So that definitely helped out. And I have no idea how many I have sold in person, but I can tell you that I am down to my last, like 5 of the florals. No, not even the florals, the serene. The serene was so fun because it's just so easy to just sit down and grab your currently inked pens and just go to town on a little coloring page. I think the serene is probably my favorite just because there is no really thought behind it. I'm actually working on a new page, working with my new inks that are launching in January, so I can't show you far ahead. But as you may or may not know, these are meant to work in your traveler's notebook, which I have decorated with patches. These are not available yet. These are gonna be exclusive to the Chicago Stationery Fest. And if I have any left, I will be providing them. And depending how they do in popularity, I may bring them back as standard product. But for now, they are exclusives. But yeah, I just wanted to show you really quick how they can work in the traveler's notebook. When I was working on this concept of a coloring book, I knew I wanted something that could handle fountain pen inks, of course, because we want to use our fountain pens, our inks with coloring book. So as you can see, all of the designs are printed only on one side, and that's very intentional because even if the paper is fountain pen friendly, you just never know how an ink is going to react. So there will be some bleed through or some, not shading, but is it shading? is it called shading? Show through or whatever. So I just didn't want to be concerned with then like, okay, well there's two designs printed on a page and now I can only do one because the back of it is ruined. So that's why all of the designs are printed on one side only. I have suggested to people that they can, washi tape or put a paper over it and write and journal or just sticker it or whatever. So it's so fun. And the fact that you can put it within your existing like traveler's notebook or I have the one from Franklin Christoph, which is the Vagabond notebook, and it fits perfectly in there, and you can actually fit more in there than in the traveler's notebook. But I just thought that was personally, I thought that was a genius idea. And I was so proud of it. So I actually print these all at home. I bought myself a Brother printer. It's a laser printer. Oops, I may have to blur that out. It's a Brother printer, and I bought all the fountain pen friendly paper, which is Kokuyo paper. I had the covers printed at FedEx, and then I bought a cutting machine and a corner rounder. So it was a huge investment up front, and it took me forever to just start working on them because I don't know if I've told you before, but I am very slow when deciding things. I just want everything to be as perfect as they possibly can be, but also being forgiving, So yes, friends, those are the top 10 products from Amarillo Stationery. Let me know if you think, like, were there any that you found surprising or that you wish would have been in the top 10? There's like a few, I'm not gonna lie, that I wish would have made it to the top 10. One of them I mentioned was the Rickshaw A5 field bag. But overall, it was really nice to see this all together. So thank you so much for watching, friends. I'll catch you again next time. Bye-bye.